It's using this year's DSP and some from the last celebration as well. So it stands up like that, and that's how it will look. And you can write on the back, and you can do something with the back. I'm not going to do that because that might make the video too long, but I'll show you how I made it. To start off with, and I will decorate this one. Okay, to start off with, you need a piece. I don't want to lose any of my bits, so just bear with me. Okay, so we need a piece that is your standard card width, which is 5 7/8 by your normal A4 length, which is 8 1/4. Okay, you're going to put it in your trimmer, and you're going to score it at 2 inches on the long side. So score at 2 inches, then move it along to 2 3/4 and score that. Then rotate it 180 degrees and then score again at 2 inches and then at 2 3/4. So you should have got it like that with your score lines that. Now turn it on the short side, and you're going to put it in at 3/4 of an inch. You're going to bring your blade down and set it up so that you are going to cut between the bottom score line and the top score line, and I'll give you a better view in a minute. So I'll just do mine. Just need to lean over to make sure. So what I've done is I've cut between the bottom score line and the top score line. So that's what you'll have got. Then I'm going to put it in at 1 1/2, and again repeat. So I'm going to be putting my trimmer. So my trimmer, you can see, has a nice little mark there, and you're going to put that mark level with the bottom score line, take it up until you go to the top score line only, and that you've put in at 1 1/2. So I'm just going to position that again at 1 1/2, make sure it's straight, making sure that I've got the blade on the bottom, going to take it to the top, and that's 1 1/2. So take it out, then we're going to turn it round and repeat that. So I'm going to put that in at 3/4. So I'm lining it up so it's at 3/4 on the short side. I'm putting my blade down only when it's level with that bottom score line, and then I'm going to bring that up to the top score line. So I'm going to get it there. That's it. Then I'm going to move it along to 1 1/2 inches, so make sure that is level. Then I'm again going to put it at the bottom score line and then take it to the top score line. Okay, so that's what you'll have ended up with, some flaps like that. Okay, so I'm just going to move my trimmer out of the way. Now we're going to fold it so that we bring the top part, so we're going to do this second score in, so we're going to bend it so it's all creasing together, and I'm just going to go along with my bone folder and I'm going to bring that burnished. Then I'm going to take the next part and bend it back like that, so that so far I've got that happening. So I'm going to repeat on the other side. So I'm going to take it on, fold it on that inner score line, make sure that you've got your top and bottoms level. Just going to go along and burnish those score lines, and then I'm going to take it back out so that it ends up like that. Okay, so we've got a card that's like that. Okay, so for the moment we'll just open it up and we'll just start with some layering of our DSP. So you can use any DSP. As I say, I'm using the Hello Friendly Hello that we had. Now this is 1 7/8 by 5 3/4. So you want 2 of those, and I'm going to stick these down. So let's do that. To stick these down, so that might just be easier to do this first. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that I've got equal increments all the way round the DSP. So you can use any card colour you want, any DSP you want. I'm just giving you an idea how to do this. I'm the only current DSP that I've got is my Dwarf, the Storybook one currently, and this the free one that you get. So I've got tons of DSP so I don't really want to be buying any more, so I'm just going to use what I've got now. So we've put those on there. Now what I'm going to do is sorry, let's just move that up further anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push this one now so that the score lines are bringing it, so it's bringing it up. So I'm going to do the same with the top. So I'm going to bend it back, and then the middle one I'm going to do the same. So I'm going to pop that going that way and going that way like that. Okay, now before I go any further, actually I think I'll decorate the front as well. So this is the lovely free DSP that you can get. It is called Silver and Gold Speciality Paper. I've been using it tons. So you've got this nice silver and gold wiggly pattern, and then you've got the spotted in silver and gold. So there are, does it say how many is in? 24. So you get 6 of each. So you get 6 gold spotted, 6 silver spotted, 6 gold stripes, 6 silver stripes. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the bottom. Now these measure 2 5/8 by 5/8. Okay, so I'm going to pop these on the bottom and the top. So do that there. So oops, to make sure we get that there. And then we've got one for the top. So I made this by accident, really, because I was trying to have a look at something somebody else had done, and I got it all wrong, to be honest. So I ended up with a card having the wrong measurements and the wrong folds totally, and I thought, oh, I don't want to waste it. What can I do with this? And so this is how I developed this card from that, to make it spectacular instead of boring. Okay, just checking, that one was 2 5/8, sorry, 2 5/8 by 2 3/4. So you've got that. Then I am going to decorate the sides now. So these are 5/8 by 2 3/4, and you need 2 of these pieces. So I'm going to put these down the side. Okay, like that. Now, the original I didn't make up like this. I did it as I went along. So I'm hoping what I'm doing now is going to work out exactly the same, because I've done something that I haven't seen people do before, but There could be somebody out there that's done it, I don't know, but as far as I'm concerned, it's something that I've just made up today, so I don't know whether anybody has done this. Right, now you'll need 5/8 squares, and you'll need 4 in the spotted, and you'll need 8 in the stripes. So we're going to put these on. So as I say, this is 5/8 squares. So this is great for using up your little scraps of things. So you could contrast this differently as well. So I'm just giving you an idea. So I'm going to go all the way down. Now, I didn't do this on the other one, but I decided I'd really like to do it on this one. So I'm going to put all the little squares. I'm not worried about matching the pattern because it goes backwards and forwards, so I'm not bothered about matching that at all. So just make sure that you get in equal increments and you're getting them straight all the way down. So there we go, and there we go, and do the same on the other side now. Should have gotten my bottle filled up, but never mind. So I'm gonna put that there. So I haven't been on filming for a while because I have been not stopped creating, but I've just went away last weekend, so was not around to film last weekend. By the time I got back it was too late, so oops. And then I have been busy making other cards that I have posted, but just not made a video yet, because I'm going to show the card that I made. I'm going to make a video on that one, but I took a photograph and put it on my Facebook page. Okay, there we go. Put that one on there. Okay, right, now so bend it in a bit so that it folds like this, and I'm just going to re-burnish those because I've turned it around, so I'm going to just re-burnish those to get them going a bit. Okay, right, now you'll have got it like that, and then we're going to have a piece. That's all my pieces, that's right. We're going to have a piece that is, so this is DSP, so this needs to be 2 5/8 by 2 5/8 by 5 3/4. Now what we're going to do is we're going to thread this through here like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on the back or the inside of this. So I'm going to go turn it that way. Well, in fact, I'm going to flatten it to do it. And now you can see, because I've decorated the others, this is easier to see. So I'm just going to put glue on there and glue on the bottom there. I've got glue on the bottom there, and we want this up like that. So decide on which way, and you're going to thread that through. Now what I'm going to do is turn it over, flatten it down, but I'm going to make sure that I have got equal increments. So get equal increments all the way down. When you're happy that your DSP is in the place you want it with the equal increments, then press those bars down. Okay, so you're going to press those bars down like that. Okay, and that will pick that up like that. Okay, so you want to make sure you've got the piece that you want to be able to see going there. Okay, like that. Right, so let's just pop that on one side. Now you want another piece that is a square, And this is 5 7/8 by 5 7/8. So this, I'm calling it a 6 by 6. It's not quite 6 by 6, but it fits in a 6 by 6 envelope. Okay. So you want your contrasting DSP, and this is 5 3/4. So I'll just check, and you're going to make sure that you've got equal increments all the way round. So make sure that that is level and you've got it where you want it. And this width is 1.5. So 1.5 by 5 3/4. So we're going to put this, and of course, because it's a square, you can just, it's either way, isn't it? But you want to make sure that if you're doing DSP that's got a top and bottom, you're going to have to make sure that you've got this absolutely right. Okay, so there. So that should look like that. Now I'm going to turn this over, and those 4 squares there I'm going to put my spotted DSP. So again, these were the 5 by 5/8 by 5/8. So they're completely square, so decide on which way round you want it. Okay, make sure that you're getting them straight. Okay, so thank you for joining me. Appreciate that you're joining me. If you've sent a message I've not seen, but do appreciate that you dropping by and watching me today. This is my own creation that I've made today. So I haven't seen anything like it out there. So I'm hoping that it has been something that I've done, because I went wrong on a card, and then I came up with this idea from it. So it's good to make mistakes, because I always tell my ladies that it's not, you never make a mistake, it's just ways to make yourself more creative, really. So those 4 go on there like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get the 5 by 7/8 by 7/8. Hello Carol, lovely, thank you for joining me. So what I'm going to do is to glue down this center panel. So you want to make sure you've got plenty of glue on that center panel. Okay, now we're going to fold it into position. So you want to fold it into position where you're tucking those in, and you're going to make sure that you've got it level with the bottom, and you're going to make sure that you have got, so I just make sure I've got it level with the bottom. So I'm looking to get an equal increment there, an equal increment there, and then just pop it up and see how your DSP is looking inside. So it looks great to me. So I'm just going to press it down and really rub over that to make it good there. Okay, so then that's it so far. So when that pops out, it'll stand up like that. And now we're going to decorate it. But when it goes into the card, it will fall flat, so the recipient will see it like that. So have all this lovely contrasting going on. Just doubly make sure that that bottom is right. Yeah, that looks great. And then there we go. Okay, so you can spread it out a bit more like that if you want when you display it, but now we're going to decorate it. So I will flatten it. You can flatten it down any way you want, but I push it together like that, and then it will fit in your envelope like that. Your 6 by 6 envelope, it will fit beautifully in. Okay, so we, as I say, in this year's celebration in July, we have got this beautiful paper, the silver and gold, And so we also got this lovely stamp set called Hippiest. What's it called? Hippiest Hippos. So we've got that lovely stamp set, and there is a beautiful die set that you can also get, and so they're rather lovely, and you get them absolutely free if you spend £45, I think it is, so you'll get them free. Okay, so I have ahead of time, because July is watercolour month, so what I've done is I've used our shimmer white paper. Now I think it's still in the catalogue, I'm hoping it is, but it's great for watercolouring on. So I've used for the tummy, I've used the let me just double check what they were called. Grey granite, that's it. So I did grey granite for the tummy. So all I did was stamp my ink onto a block and use a watercolour pen, an aqua painter, or whatever you've got to just do him. So it's better having watercolour paper to do this on. So our shimmer paper does work as that, so that's brilliant. Okay, and the hippo outside itself, I've used basic grey, and then for the skirt, I've used Flirty Flamingo. Okay, so we're going to put these up on dimensionals, but I'm going to do the centre bit first. So I've just done the plain hippo, so I'm just going to put him not on dimensionals, because I'm going to put his bath on dimensionals because he's having a bath, so in the wash tub. So pop that, I'm going to pop him lower down because that's going to go on the top on dimensionals. Yes, I'm happy with that. So put him there, and then pop some dimensionals on the wash tub. So it is going to be in, and then pop him up on dimensionals. So pop that. I'm having a look at it, roughly even I want it, so put that there. And then I've cut out the shower. Where's my bits and pieces? Have I just chucked my, oh, here it is. Now this is a snorkel, so you can have the snorkel going up like that with his glasses, but it also is great for a shower, so you can make it into a shower head. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on there and put this coming out of the wash tub to shower him. I'm just going to do that, and then they've got these lovely water droplets, so that can spout up, but I'm going to make them come down as water droplets. So, and obviously they're going to be going on the hippo because it's washing the hippo. So there, and to come out there, go, and I don't know what's happened there, so we better put a splash on him. Where's that gone? Lost my splash. Picked it up somewhere. It'll be around somewhere, so I'll not worry about that, it will turn up. So I was going to plan to put 3 splodges on, and I've just got some glue in there. Let's get rid of him. So there should be another splash, but I'll find it later. So I thought I'd put some of the other hippos to decorate round. So I've got one here. So I'm just going to put a couple of dimensionals on these. I'm going to go for having one up there, and then the flower one. So put the flower one on. I coloured the flower in the Daffodil Delight, and the little tiny is Pear Pizzazz. There's a little tiny leaf, and I've done Pear Pizzazz. So I'm going to put him down there like that. And then I thought I'd do Katie Cornered. So I've done another lady with ballerina, and she's going to go down here this time. Put a angle. I think I put her, no, I want to put her about the same. And then I've got another one with the flower, holding the flower. I just think it's so cute. It's just really lovely. Get them, but these dies, you get so many in the dies. Really lovely. So where's my happy birthday now? What I've done is I've cut a sentiment happy birthday out, and I've mirrored it on some flirty flamingo because that matches in with the skirt. So I'm just gonna, whoops, nearly on now. Which way is it? Oh, better be careful because it is that one. Right, put it on there. So put the happy birthday on, and then I just popped it on top and mirrored that, and I'm going to stick that also on a dimensional, so it's going to go on a dimensional, and then just let's put that flat and put that roughly in the middle. Okay, and I thought we'd have some flowers on the wash tub because this again is part of this set with the hippos. So I'm going to put one down there and one up here. So it's looking pretty on his wash tub. And then I want to put sister-in-law. So oh, I didn't get that out, so let me put that out. Take a bit of that on the in, I think. So because there's a bit too much glue on there, getting glued up now. Right, so I'm going to put the sister at the far end, and then the in. Going to go, I got it the right way, it's going to go round there, I think. Might have to put a bit more glue. Oh no, it's sticking. And then the law, going to get, just put some, scrape a bit off it. Oh, I found me, I told you I'd find it, so put my law there, so put that there. And now I can just see where my drop for the shower has gone because it cuts out 3 at a time. I'm going to pop that coming off on his face. Whoops. Let's press that down. So I'm just going to press these down. There we go. So that, you'll look at that, and that's how it'll be to display, but it will be like that. So you've got lovely angles, because when you're looking down, as I'm looking down, you can see the beautiful paper in the background, so giving you something to look at there, and the front of it. So whatever angle you're looking at it, you've got at the sides, it looks really nice. And then if you've got a little bit of the side angle, you can see the paper against the spotted one. And then you've got plenty of room, so you could do yourself a square on the back, and you could even do some more of your hippos on the back with a nice verse in there for you to write. But I'm not going to do that on camera. I should do that off camera. So I hope you liked that. As I say, it is my design. Don't know whether you have seen anything similar to it, but I don't think I have. But it was something that I came up today because I went wrong with the card I was cutting, trying to make something else, and I thought I don't want to waste it, so what can I do with it? and I thought about it, and this is what I come up with. So thank you very much for watching. Do appreciate if you've not subscribed to me, please subscribe. And don't forget celebration. So for every £45 you spend, you can get free products, and there are some amazing. Thank you very much, Carol, appreciate that. There are some amazing free stuff. As I say, I showed you the paper. I'm just going to see if I can find some of the hippos. So you've got, it cuts out all the hippos, which you've seen on the card, and also it's got the wash tub, it's got glasses, it's got a little life belt, got boat, umbrella, little stars, hearts, and lovely waves. I can't believe that you can get this one free, just spending £45. You've got all these flowers, as I say, and like leaf stems, so little stars there, and the waves. I haven't played with the waves yet, so that will be something I will be doing, but I just think that this is fantastic. I put the hearts on the other one I made. Cuts out, oh, the mushrooms were on something else, but this is the other card that I'm going to video soon. I got the idea, but I've changed it slightly from another demonstrator, so this is not completely my design, it is somebody else's, but I've changed all the sizes and how it's done completely. So, but I just thought that was I love the story gnome, so I just have made that ready for somebody, but that's why I'm covering with my thumb who it's for. But I just thought that that is really lovely, and I'm going to be making a card with the story gnomes again with that sort of thing. So thank you very much for popping by, do appreciate it. Stay safe, stay well, and make sure you press the notification, because I pop on randomly and you don't want to miss my videos. Thank you very much. Bye.